Hey everyone, what's going on? My name is Sharana and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing 4 products from the skincare brand the Inkey List that have helped me in evening out my skin tone and fading dark spots. All of these products are less than $15, so you'll save some money but still have a really effective skincare. Now some of these products have been sent to me in PR, so thank you so much from the Inkey List for sending me these products. I've used all of these products for at least 2 to 3 months at this point, so I wanted to wait until I had used them for a while before I came and shared my experience with you. All of the products that I'm talking about will be linked in the description below. I'm using referral links, so if you shop with my link, I'll earn a small commission, but you will pay the exact same price. It won't affect it at all. If you're not comfortable using referral links, that's totally fine. You can go to the Inkey List website or the Sephora website and shop for the products there. The first product I'm talking about today is the PHA Toner. Now, this toner is one of the products that they sent me in PR. It's actually a funny story. So on my Instagram stories, I shared that I was using a different toner, but I didn't really want to support that brand anymore, and I was looking to try a different toner that would help with evening out my skin tone. They saw that story and reached out to me and said, hey, we've got a toner that's going to help with that. We'd love to send it to you so you can try it for yourself. I was blown away when they sent me that message. I was so honored and so happy that they did that, and it really made me realize just how good their customer service is. They didn't have to do that at all, but they reached out to me and said, hey, we're sorry that you can't support that brand anymore. We have a toner that you might like instead. We'd love to send you it so you can try it. So thank you so much to the Inkey List for sending this over to me. So this toner comes in a 100 milliliter bottle. It's got a flip top, so it's very simple to open, and you don't really have to squeeze because it's a very, very watery texture. You can see how it's just like dripping down my hand there. It feels like you're massaging water into your skin. It soaks right in. It's very lightweight, doesn't have like a greasy, thick feeling at all. And there's a slight fresh scent. Now, if you're dealing with dark spots or uneven skin tone, most times that's sitting right on the surface level of your skin. Your skin is made of a lot of different layers, and that top surface layer is what gets damaged and where your dark spots are. If you can gently exfoliate that surface level of those dead skin cells off and let the nice undamaged skin cells from the bottom work their way up, the dark spots will no longer be on your skin, but you won't have to worry about possibly whitening or lightening your skin. That's absolutely not what I'm looking for. I just want to gently exfoliate off the damaged skin cells that have those dark spots and let my clean, undamaged, fresh skin cells from underneath work their way up and give me very even skin. PHA stands for polyhydroxy acid, which is similar to alpha hydroxy acids, which you may have heard of before. AHAs, or alpha hydroxy acids, are another way of exfoliating your skin. They're called chemical exfoliators. Think of your skin cells like bricks. Those bricks are being held together by mortar. What the AHAs and PHAs do is it kind of eats away at the mortar, so that way the skin cells themselves, or the bricks, can kind of slough off on their own. That's how chemical exfoliators work. They're different from something like a physical exfoliator, like a scrub, because a scrub would come in almost like a wrecking ball and just knock everything away. It's going to take out the bricks, it's going to take out the mortar, it's going to take everything away. Sometimes people find that chemical exfoliators can be more gentle than physical exfoliators because you're not physically scrubbing your face. You're letting the product do the work for you. PHAs are one of the more gentle forms of exfoliation because they're a larger molecule size. That larger size means it's not going to get really deep into the different layers of your skin. It's just going to stay on the surface and work up there. Something like a glycolic acid or a lactic acid, both which have smaller molecule sizes, can work their way deeper into the other layers of your skin and really exfoliate at a deeper level. That deeper exfoliation can be good for some people, but it could be sensitizing and irritating to other people. If you're not used to using chemical exfoliators, you might want to try something like PHA because it has that larger size and it shouldn't be as irritating. This formula is nice because it also has aloe leaf juice in it, which is going to help to soothe your skin while you're exfoliating at the same time. Another ingredient in here that's great for evening out your skin tone is niacinamide. So this product has 3% niacinamide, which percents are important, but they're not everything. You have to look at the entire formula when you're thinking about skincare products. If you're looking for something that's got a little bit more than just the 3% in this toner, you might want to try the next product I'm talking about, which is the Niacinamide Serum. This serum comes in a 30 ml bottle, and again, it's good for 6 months after opening. Now, this serum is a 10% niacinamide formula. Studies have shown that about 5% niacinamide has led to really good results on the skin. Anything higher than that could still lead to good results, but it could also cause irritation. So if you're new to using something with niacinamide, I would stick with the toner because it's a lower level. Once your skin gets used to it, then you can work your way up and use something like this serum. This serum is a very lightweight texture. You can see how it's like running down my hand there. And it doesn't leave a greasy feeling on the skin at all. You don't need a lot of it either. You only need a small amount, which is why I don't mind the fact that this is a smaller bottle. There's no fragrance to the niacinamide at all. I'm pretty sure that the Inkey List doesn't add fragrances to any of their products. They just kind of let the ingredients do what they're going to do and smell how they're going to smell. Niacinamide is a great ingredient when it comes to evening out your skin tone and also your skin texture. It's really nice when you've got oilier skin like I do. I've got combination skin, so some sections are oilier and some sections are drier. Niacinamide is a great ingredient because it actually helps to minimize oil production in your skin. So the areas that are a little bit drier don't actually get too dried out, but the areas that are more oily actually kind of calm down a little bit and stop producing so much oil. So that's what's going to help to balance out that texture of your skin. It's also an anti-inflammatory ingredient, so it's going to help with redness, and it's going to help with some of the dark spots that pop up after you got a pimple. When you get a pimple or you have some type of irritation to your skin, it sends out an inflammatory response, kind of like if you were to get a cut on your hand. Your body's going to send out red blood cells, causing an inflammatory response. The same thing's happening on your skin whenever you get a pimple or a scratch or whatever else is going on, any other irritation that's on your skin. Having something like niacinamide is an anti-inflammatory, which is going to help to calm down that inflammation and minimize that redness. This formula also has 1% hyaluronic acid, which is a great ingredient if your skin is dehydrated. Hyaluronic acid helps to hydrate your skin, so if you're feeling dehydrated or you're doing too much to try to take away the oiliness on the top half of your skin like I do, this is going to help to add that hydration back in. Next product on the list is Tranexamic Acid. Now, this treatment is really different. I had never used tranexamic acid before I tried this product. So for this one, it's actually going to come out in a pump. So you pull the top off, there's a little pump here, and it's a thick gel texture. So it doesn't really move down the skin at all. When you massage it in, it is going to leave a little bit of a thicker texture on your skin, almost like you just applied a moisturizer. But I don't think it's too heavy, especially on my skin. I've got combination skin, so I don't like a lot of heavy textures on my face, especially when I'm about to go to sleep. But this one isn't that bad. It is a thicker gel texture, and you do kind of feel a little bit of tackiness once you've massaged it in, but I don't think it's overly tacky, and the texture of it doesn't bother me at all. One thing that I do really like about the Inkey List packaging is if you look on the back here, they actually say how to use the product. So if you've got your skincare routine, you're going to clean your skin, you want to hydrate, treat, moisturize, and then apply SPF. They actually will label which of those 5 steps each product goes into. So that's going to help you figure out exactly where in your routine to put these products. So what is tranexamic acid? Tranexamic acid, or TXA, is a melanin inhibitor. Now hold on, don't get scared. I love my melanin, okay? I'm not trying to inhibit and get rid of it, but I do want to get rid of these dark spots. So when you're dealing with dark spots, especially when it's caused from acne scarring or pimple scarring in general, you end up with a lot of inflammation to your skin, which can lead to hyperpigmentation. Hyperpigmentation just means that your skin is overproducing melanin in that specific area. What something like TXA is going to do is help those areas of your skin to not produce too much melanin and to help to minimize it and bring it back down to a normal level. There's another ingredient on the market that does the same exact thing, and it's called hydroquinone. However, I personally feel more comfortable using TXA because it's not as strong of an ingredient as hydroquinone. I know that hydroquinone has been shown to kind of go overboard when it comes to inhibiting that melanin production and can lead to lightening or whitening of the skin in certain spots. I'm not trying to take it to that extreme. I'm not looking to whiten my skin at all. I love my skin tone. I just want to fade those dark spots. So I'm much more comfortable using something like TXA. To me, it's a little bit safer. It's not that hydroquinone is not safe, but there are regulations on the percentages that can be sold in different products. I would personally just prefer to stick to something like TXA that isn't that strong, use it for a little bit longer, and then have the same effects. There's a weird, like, kind of earthy scent to this product. It does go away after a while, but just wanted to give you a heads up in case you are sensitive to scents. This is probably one of the strongest scented skincare products that I'm going to be talking about today. The Inkey List recommends that you use this product only at night. You don't need to use it during the day, and it is going to be your final step. So I actually use this in place of moisturizer. I don't need to put another moisturizer or facial oil on top of this because the texture, that thick gel texture, is enough for my skin. If your skin is very, very dry and you're using this, you may want to follow up with an oil on top, but honestly, I don't think you'll need it. I think you're fine to just use this as your final step. I like to use this in my routine a couple of nights a week. So the way I've got it set up right now is Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'll use this as my final step. And Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I'll use the last product that I'm going to talk about, which is retinol. Now, this retinol comes in a 30 ml bottle. And once you've opened it, you should finish using it within 6 months. This is the first retinol product that I've ever used, and I really like it. So this retinol comes out in a serum texture. So it's pretty lightweight. You can see that it is starting to move down my hand just a little bit, but it's not so lightweight that it's going to drip all over the place the same way that the toner does. There's a little bit of a scent to it. It's not scented or anything, but it does have a slight scent. It does go away after a while though. It's not going to linger on your skin. It massages in very quickly. It's almost like a creamy serum texture. It's not like a gel texture. It's more of like a cream texture. So what retinol does is actually help to speed up your skin cell turnover. So any damage that you might see on your skin, whether that's dark spots, fine lines, wrinkles, are all going to sit on that top surface layer. The faster that you can speed up that skin cell turnover means the faster that those top cells are off of your face and the cells underneath that have not been damaged yet can come up to the surface. Retinol is the #1 product for speeding up that turnover. It's going to take about 6 to 8 weeks for you to see results because that's about how long it takes for your cells to turn over in the first place. I use this retinol 3 times a week. So like I said, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays is when I prefer to use it. And then I alternate that with the Tranexamic Acid on Tuesdays and Thursdays. On the weekends, I tend to just kind of hydrate my skin and not really go in with too many treatments, but you can do that if you want to. You want to make sure that you're only using retinol products at night because it can lead to sun sensitivity, which can just cause more damage down the line. Now, one bonus product that is still very, very important when it comes to trying to fade dark spots and even your skin tone, sunscreen. You need to use a sunscreen. The sun can damage your skin and lead to hyperpigmentation, dark spots, uneven skin tone, fine lines, wrinkles, signs of aging. The sun can really mess up your skin, okay? You have to protect it. Even those of us with darker skin need to use sunscreen. One thing I've learned is that a minimum of SPF 30 is what you want to look for, even on those days that you're just running to your car and driving to work. The sun's rays can actually penetrate through your car windows, even if they are slightly tinted, so you don't want to have any sun damage being caused while you're just driving to work. I don't personally believe that you need to be wearing sunscreen while you're in the house unless you're sitting right in front of a big bright window. If you're sitting on the other side of your house away from the windows and you've got indirect light coming in, personally I think you're okay. If you feel more comfortable though, please feel free and wear your sunscreen during the day if you are just sitting at home. If you're not wearing sunscreen and you're using all of these treatment products to treat the skin cells on the top that have been damaged and have the dark spots, those get exfoliated off, and then your new skin cells on the bottom work their way up. If those start to get damaged by the sun, it's just going to be a continuous cycle and your skin won't clear up. You've got to keep using sunscreen to protect those new skin cells as they start to work their way up to the top, while you use these treatment products to help those older skin cells that have already been damaged slough off, exfoliate off, get out of here, and get away. So please, please, please find a sunscreen that works for you. I know the Inkey List has a sunscreen. I haven't personally tried it myself yet. It's on my list once I get through some of my other skincare products, but I did want to give it a shout out because sunscreen is extremely important when you are trying to even your skin tone and fade dark spots. I wrote a full blog post sharing 4 sunscreens that work for my dark skin, that don't leave a white cast, that are not greasy, and that aren't that expensive. So you can check that out at the link down below. So that's it. I hope that this video helped you learn about some inexpensive products that you can use on your skin if you're struggling with dark spots or uneven skin tone like I do. All of these products from the Inkey List are $15 or less, so you can use the links in the description to shop any of the products that I talked about, or you can head over to Sephora.com or theinkeylist.com to shop for them yourself. If you've tried any products from the Inkey List, I'm curious, which one was your favorite? Drop it down in the comments below, and until next time, I will talk to you later. Bye.